Hi, guys. How are you today? Time to talk housewives. Now, this is kind of like a quiet day for housewives. Just a bunch of bickering and things going on back and forth. But nevertheless, we got to cover it. Okay, we're going to talk about Tyrone Gilliam, Sheree Whitfield's man. The one in prison, sent Bravo cease and desist papers demanding that they scrub his name and all images from their show, their site, anywhere. I'm going to go into detail how none of this makes any damn sense. Sheree and Tyrone, you guys are lying. Okay, we're going to go into that. Then we're going to talk about Mia and Nicki Minaj going back and forth in the news. This is why I kind of in the beginning thought it was a bad idea for somebody to replace Andy, because I don't want my favorite hip hop artist going back and forth with the housewives now, like they're doing now. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Shannon Bedore and Tamara Judge still fighting. Okay, like, does anybody watch that show anymore? No. Then we're gonna talk about Merdith making it a point to call out Jen Shah's lies, which leads me to believe she was the informant. Okay, let's just be real, people. So let me go ahead, play my intro, allow more people into the room, and then we'll get right into it. Hi guys, how are you? Okay, so it looks like Perry and Gabor are having some trouble signing in. So let me go ahead and give them a minute to do that while I get into this crazy Tyrone story. I'm kind of glad it's slow today because I took a little time to kind of investigate, calling around, trying to find out what the hell is going on. So today, Tyrone served Bravo with cease and desist papers. He wants his image scrubbed from everywhere. He wants his name scrubbed from everywhere. He doesn't want to be on camera. We heard a couple of days ago that Sheree went up to Philly to visit him. He was in some halfway house, and according to the lies, I mean the rumors, he got upset because she didn't tell him he was bringing the camera crew. Now, let's just stop right there. You mean Sheree's going to go all the way from Atlanta to Philly and not tell him she was bringing the camera crew? Make it make sense, okay? Make it make sense, people. But according to the reports on Monday, they didn't tell him. He got upset. He's not speaking to Sheree. He went off on Bravo. He's upset. He's mad. And now today he serves them with a cease and desist. Let me tell you, I like Sheree a lot. I really do. I'm glad that they have her back. We need some kind of energy on that show. But the girl's a bold-faced liar. Okay. Remember the fiasco she had going earlier this month a couple months ago when her mom was missing. Then all of a sudden, you remember the picture? Help me find my mom. And then her mom shows up a couple days later perfectly fine. That didn't make any sense. Earlier I think it was in July, the police surrounded the SWAT team, surrounded Sheree's house. Do you guys remember that? And the rumors were that she's being investigated for fraud. We already know Tyrone's a damn thief. Allegedly. Like, okay, I'm gonna be nice about it. That's why he's in prison. He's a thief. Okay. And this really doesn't make sense to me. Okay. So according to the rumors, they're not talking. What inmate do you know that keeps up on their social media? Listen to all the shadiness going on here. I'm bound and determined now to get to the bottom of this damn lie. Okay. Here's Perry. Hold on. Let me bring up Perry. Hey, Perry.
What's
you guys
up? We get Gabor?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm talking about the Sheree and the Tyrone Gilliam thing. He served them papers today, right? To get rid of all of his images. He had to be talking about Hi, Gabor.
What's up, Gabor?
What's good?
Was it our fault?
It was my fault.
Oh,
Now I
okay,
take
so
it.
let me start all over. So I'm telling you guys, you've been hearing, it's been in the rumors. Supposedly, they're not talking
Who?
because Sheree and Tyrone, because he didn't tell her, she didn't tell him that she was going up there and bringing the camera crew. So he got mad and said, this could get me back in jail. But who the hell goes from Atlanta?
That's what happens when niggas go to jail and they get out. They always giving you a story thinking everything gonna be good, and when they get out, they change ship. You know what I'm saying? When they confined in them house, they need somebody to lean on. But when they get out, they do them.
Well, he's shady as he can be. He was already in prison for stealing. Okay, remember that? And then the SWAT team was surrounded Sheree's house this July. Remember that? And then her mom went missing. It is always some shadiness surrounding Sheree. And now you mean to tell me, are they talking about they don't want his image to be shown from a couple seasons back when she was on? Because if they're talking about this season, then they already shot some scenes with him. So he knew that they were filming him and that the storyline was supposed to be him and Sheree. Okay, somebody telling some serious lies here. But what kind of criminal keeps up on their social media? So I go to social media, right? And it's pictures of him. And first it got pictures of all the articles. Okay, like he wants to be in the media. And then he's got pictures of him you can't hear the song because I muted it, to get money. I'm not making this up.
By who?
Biggie.
By Biggie. Just look at him. He looks like a damn thief and a con artist. I don't believe this. What?
Well, he say Nene was trying to holler at him.
He said Nene was trying to holler at him. She says it's the other way around. Oh, no, she claimed she didn't know him. That's what she said. Look at this one. Let's get this money.
That was like Rick Ross right there.
Yeah. All of his social media have set to songs that have something to do with money.
Well, I mean, that's what he was in jail for too.
Yeah, he got.
So I mean, let's keep it real. So I mean, the whole thing is, it could be her saving grace by him bailing out on her so she don't jam herself up.
Do you believe that story? Do you believe that she didn't tell Bravo that she was going to bring the cameras?
No, I mean, you know what? All that's planned in advance. She knew. You would think that she would have called Tyrone, call him. You know what I'm saying? Look, the whole thing is, I think it's probably on his half too. I think maybe they could have had it planned. He had a change of plans by the time she got up there, because like Gabor said, once they out, it ain't that same lovable guy that was incarcerated.
Wait, what you trying to say? What you saying, Gabor? What you trying to say, that he cheated on? What you trying to say?
No, I'm just saying when they locked up, they don't let you out. They got all these promises. I'm gonna be good when you held me down. I'm gonna be with you. You my queen. You my queen. You my rock. You my heart. You my ace. All this. And when they get out, they don't know the bitch, and that's just what it is. You don't put all that money on a book.
That she's turning her back on. That he's turning his back on her. And so
what I think happened is, I think that, we see what happened with Erica Jane and Tom, and you see what's happening with Jen Shaw. All these crooks coming on the show.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? And ain't no real come man. See, he a real come man. He done did time. You know what I'm saying? And so he ain't trying to go back to jail, trying to give Sheree no storyline. You know what I'm saying? Because, they're going to edit the way they want to edit it anyway.
How do you know that he ain't the storyline? How do you know that they're not involved in some shenanigans? Because I'm going to tell you this, Gabor, I'm 51 years old and the SWAT team has never come to my house.
Right. But they've been at his house.
You do crime? You do crime?
They've been to his house.
Are you a con artist?
What's going on with them too? They're being shady and fishy, and I think they did something illegal and they're about to get caught. So he trying to back out.
Girl, you better put that allegedly up there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My opinion. Please. Allegedly. Let me read this really quick. Tyrone has been mentioned on the show before. So why do we care now? Possibly storyline publicity. It could be all of the above, Jamal.
He had been mentioned. Ain't nothing wrong with being mentioned, but he ain't been on the show.
He was on the show. Remember a couple seasons? Oh, well, you mean on the phone. You're right.
Yeah, he was on the phone with, he was on the phone. You remember when Nene and Sheree got into it, and Nene was like, I'm rich and you mad about it. And he called to see Sheree She called. And when she said that I was doing Trump checks, I was like, you was at the house. When you was on the house talking to him, I was at the bank cashing a Trump check. Donald Trump. So she was talking to Tyrone then, and then Nene said that he was a con artist, but apparently, he wanted some of Nene.
I think he a con artist. I think Sheree's a con artist. This story that they're giving us is a cockamamie story. It don't make any sense at all. And now you're serving Bravo with a cease and desist.
Well, you know what though? All that could be from the basis of this. Look, like Gabor said, from the basis, like Sheree thought she had a man that was incarcerated. When they get out, they ain't the same person that was incarcerated. They talked about this stuff, and
you my real.
He is a criminal-minded kind of guy.
Right? You said he used Trey.
You plot and you do stuff. So right now, sending the cease and desist, only give him publicity without being with Sheree. So he's getting all this stuff. We're talking about him right now.
Yeah, we are.
Why he got his little ankle bracelet on, we talking about it. Okay.
So you're saying this is publicity. This is publicity.
That's what I think, and I don't think he got time for Sheree. I mean, let's be real. If you send a cease and desist to a company, and then like Nene burnt her bridges with him, how you gonna send that and then come on the show 5 weeks from now? It just don't happen.
I mean, this will be the biggest storyline of the year if he dumps her. Do you think she'll be? I mean, that would be no, that can't happen. She stood by his side for what, 5-6 years?
Well, that happen all the time, though, baby. That happen all the time. That's hood love. You know what? That happen all the time. What happens is, let me tell you how it works. How it works. Okay, so what happened is, you go to jail, you get you somebody that got low self-esteem that's gonna do that time with you, right? But you ain't gonna tell the woman that you really in love with. You're gonna have a side chick, somebody with low self-esteem that's gonna drive up there every Saturday. They're gonna run up their phone bill, trying to put money, you know what I'm saying? Put money on your books, put money on your commissary. And then when you get out, you're gonna go be with the person that you really want to be with.
Exactly.
Oh yes, that happens.
Exactly. And her bill's still paid.
Code, Gabor. I think you're right.
And her bill's still paid.
We don't hold nobody down. When you in jail, I'm single. Well, if you go to jail, I'm single. Period.
Yeah.
You ain't giving me nothing.
Oh my God. I think Gabor is right. Sheree, that's what you get. I don't want you to be.
But however, though, I mean, didn't their storyline get her back on the show?
Yeah.
So they both still benefit. Now she just don't have to be with them.
Well, Sheree. Oh, so is she gonna be in the chateau? Is she still living in the chateau?
She's still living in the chateau. But there's rumors spreading around that she hasn't paid contractors. It cost her a lot of money out of pocket. Somebody said too, a friend of mine that lives over there says that they drive over there and lights ain't never on. Huh?
Kenya?
No.
Kenya across the street.
Said that I drive past there, the lights ain't never on over there. Did Sheree pay her bill? Do she even live there? It was crazy.
When I first started watching Atlanta, I thought I liked Sheree the first season. I thought that she was midway through the season. I liked her. And then when she didn't have the fashions at the fashion show, I just realized how much of a bullshit bitch she was. And she always having money problems. There's always something going on wrong with her. It's always something. But she got her some 7 figures from Bob. She wanted she said that she was going to get some 7 figures, and they gave her $1 million. So I don't know about Ray. I don't know about Sheree.
I don't know about Sheree too. Listen to Jamal says, what happened to She by Sheree? Even the jogger, like she had plenty of time.
She put out a commercial and we ain't seen them since.
She did.
Didn't even have a website.
Perry didn't watch all this. She put out a commercial for She by Sheree joggers, and we have never seen them. She put on a fashion show.
Perry, she put on a fashion show. She didn't have no fashions. She had the what is called when they put the when they draw them.
Yeah,
they draw it before they make it.
She had a little.
Yeah, she had the sketches on the. She had the sketches on the wall of what it was supposed to be. Bullshit, bitch.
Now you know what though, and that explains why she in the same situation today. She thought she had a man, but don't got one. You know what I'm saying? She thought she had a fashion.
How do you have a fashion show without one dress?
Well, you know what? In my dreams, one day I'm gonna make this.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. We ain't got time for that shit. Show your stuff. That's it. I mean, maybe that's why she in this situation. Maybe she don't think it all the way through.
Yeah. Do y'all think I'm looking at Tyrone's Instagram again, and you don't think he met somebody online, do you?
Well, of course.
He loves himself. Look at this.
No. He had to meet somebody online.
Sheree could do better than that. I'm sorry.
She could do way better than that. I mean, he's still got. When was this? July 6th. He is not to be trusted whatsoever. I think you're right.
How old is the man? How old is he?
He's supposed to be 36, I believe.
Sheree, that's too young for you, girl. Your daughter 36.
Mm-hmm.
Her oldest daughter 36. What's
Really?
going on with Sheree? Yeah.
I don't know. Sheree, I don't know.
She shouldn't even came back the way they did her. And that's the thing. Bravo just be dropping them and picking them back up. You know what I'm saying? They just be abusing the girls. You know what I'm saying? They didn't let her come back on. They was trying to offer her a friend role. She said that she'd been done too much for the show to be she done too much for the show to be considered as a friend to the show. And they were like, okay, well, bye. And then now they're trying to come and pick you back up.
Yeah, I mean, Sheree, I don't believe the storyline whatsoever. Child, please. And I think
trying to get back on TV.
Bravo might have struck gold. They got another criminal on their hands, and maybe Sheree is a part of it. I don't know, but we about to find out.
I know he ain't did that. I know he ain't get out of jail and did time, and you have to come back and do time again. He already got the monitor on him. Look,
you never know. Oh my God, Gabor, yes, a BS perfectly described.
Yeah, Sheree's a bullshit bitch.
Oh, you said it. Okay. All right, let's move on. So we got that. The next story I wanted to talk about was Merdith and Jen Shah. So everybody says that Merdith is the one that tipped off the cops.
I think so.
Yeah, I would have if she would have got online talking about my child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you would have tipped off Jen Shah. Gabor?
He would have tipped them off. If they talked about his child.
I would have if she would have talked about my child and been on Twitter talking about my child. I would have tipped them off. It wouldn't have been a tip because the tip is secret. It would have been known that I said it.
You would have called the feds.
Oh, yes, God. And when they arrested her and put her in handcuffs, I would have came behind a tree with my arms folded. Like, yeah, it was me. It was me. A tip is something secret. It would have been known. It would have been known.
His child.
So when she got arrested, you'd have been doing this?
Yeah, I would have came out the bushes and I would have been just like that. Look, if she would been talking about my child online, I would have rolled her right under the thing that she was talking about my child. I'd say, you fucked with the wrong bitch. And, oh yeah. But a tip-off is secret. It would have been known. It would have been known what I was doing.
Gabor, stop. You're going to make me fall off this chair.
Oh, yeah, we got to.
Oh, my God. You are a mess. But anyway, so they were saying that Merdith is the one. And a couple of days and then she told the story how Jen Shah was red flagged at Louis Vuitton. Mm-hmm. And there's this blogger named Demois, I hope I said it right, that came out and posted a letter from Louis Vuitton saying that Jen Shah is not red flagged. Okay, so here go Merdith again. Most of the time, he should have just stayed there. But here go Merdith. First, she's going to call out the blogger, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is what she said. She said, happy son. She always, Jen Shah, I mean, not Merdith. Merdith is a thug that really hides behind her image. Okay, so this is what happy Sunday, guys. To those of you messaging me about Demoir, yes, I am aware that people normally send information anonymously. Their Instagram says, statements made on this site have not been independently confirmed. This account does not claim any information published is based in fact. So she's calling out Demoir. The message in that little sweet voice of her, the message, and she knows she's a informant. The message that was purported to be sent by Louis Vuitton was written with the improper grammar. This is shade. This is Karen shade. This is shade. Improper grammar and try to out another customer. I highly doubt that it was written by anyone at Louis Vuitton and could have been submitted by anyone based on the fake email address. Thus, my issue is that it seems a bit unusual that anyone, especially someone who knows this, would post this as a defense with a caption, "Don't believe the lies." Okay, so she's calling out Demois, saying that they're not reputable. That's what she said. You know, I called her a Karen. What does Karen mean? That's when you're rich and you just try to act like everything's perfect and okay.
All Karens ain't rich.
That's when you just play, try to be a classy person, but you're really not. Is that what a Karen is? Okay, I guess.
Well, you asking the young man because hell, I don't know.
No, a Karen is some people that be calling police over any little thing. But this ain't. But she wouldn't be considered a Karen because this is something serious. This is serious. This is serious. She was stealing money. She was stealing money from old folk.
Yeah.
Well, I get it.
She was stealing money to old folk, low down and dirty, rent houses. You know what I'm saying? Blackfishing. Yeah, I don't.
Jen Shaw is a special kind of criminal because what she did was dirty. But she is still proclaiming her innocence, even when Stu turned on her. And everybody's outing her. Everybody's pointing the finger at her. And she still calmly, I might add, says, it wasn't me.
Liars lie, Sharrell. Liars lie.
Yeah. And here's the email where Merdith pointed out that this is a fake Louis Vuitton address. So she's kind of insinuating that, and if you ask me, that because Jen Shaw reposted the letter, that's a damn lie, and maybe Jen Shaw was in on it. If she wasn't in on it, for sure, Demois is not a credible source.
Whatever they say about, whatever somebody tell me about Jen, and she's stealing from old folk, I believe it.
Damn, for
real. Anything that they tell me, she done stole. Now she done stole and act like she a black woman now. So she done stole that, and y'all let her slide with that. Now she's stealing from old folk, and we still supposed to let her slide. And the braids that she had when she was arrested, I don't like that.
Now we get to lock her ass up.
Jen Smollett.
I don't
Somebody
trust
called her Jen Smollett. Did you guys know they were retrying?
That's right, from Marty. That's right. Oh yeah, they looking for the jurors. For justice.
Yeah. Can you believe they're actually going through with taking what's his name, Jesse Smollett to court?
Yes.
You know what though? For real though, Sharrell, they should. Anybody that falsified a report
and his reputation,
if you have any person, I mean, it happens way too often where people go file a false police report. They have to be prosecuted.
I know he was lying.
The whole city don't waste their whole time looking for people. It happens all the time. Oh man, what happened was I got robbed by 3 black guys. I'm saying shit happens all the time, and
add that to the list. We got to ask.
They need to prosecute these people.
She ain't. You know what I'm saying? I knew he was lying.
Everybody says that now in hindsight, Gabor.
Oh no, I said it at the beginning. My friends was mad at me. I know the girls can be real crafty. The girls can be real crafty sometimes. You got to watch them. They could be real crafty. You know, Jesse, they could be real crafty and slick. But I knew he was lying when he said that he was the gay Tupac. I said, oh wow.
He didn't say that.
Oh yes, he did. Oh yeah. He said that he fought back. First of all, how you gonna get? They done put some liquid on you and put a noose around your neck. And you standing there with the goddamn cops when they come with the shit still around your neck.
Oh wow!
You mean the first thing you would have did is take the noose off of your neck?
Okay, yeah, but you done already made it home. You made it home, and it's still on your neck. Why?
Okay, let's make this a hot topic today. We're gonna ask this: do you guys think that Jesse Smollett should be prosecuted? Which they're doing. I mean,
yeah, he should.
But it don't matter. He's already done. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. So why go to court? He's not going to get a job in Hollywood again. Why do we need to go to court?
Whole thing.
Why? Thank you, Stacey. I don't get it.
They still need to go on his criminal
record.
People are
saying, that he needs to be prosecuted. Here we go. Chrissy said no. I don't know. Well, I mean,
what kind of time they trying to give him?
I'm not even sure if it's time or just shit going on his record.
It was like 5 to 10, but that's. Yeah.
Oh, he really gonna be getting beat up, but he probably. Let me be quiet. No, he gonna really have to fight in jail.
Good morning. Did you say he was really going to get beat up in jail this time?
Yeah, he gonna really have to fight. I mean, he gonna really have to fight in jail.
I just don't see why should he go to jail. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We'll talk about that.
I mean, you know what though? Okay, what if you one of the people that he accused of doing something and somebody falsely got arrested? Okay, people have done time being innocent.
He hired somebody to beat him up.
Right.
Okay, so he's doing damage to himself already.
Those who wants to be, and that's that just let you know how thirsty the girls can be sometimes. Why would you want? I wouldn't want nobody to know I got my ass whooped. Like, that's not a story that you want out there. That you got beat up by somebody, and not only did you get beat up, you let somebody put a noose on your neck.
He was looking for the sympathy though.
And you
he said they wore mega hats. He made up a whole
they
lie.
said that. Hey, you that. He said that they told him, "Hey, you that faggot from Empire." Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
Yeah.
They said, "Oh, you that maggot from Empire," right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would they even be watching Empire to know who you? Yeah, it was lies, the lies of it all. But the biggest lie was the gay Tupac. Now that was the biggest lie. Tupac would have took the noose off his neck before he fought back. You know what I'm saying? He would have been sitting in no house like no victim with a noose on his neck.
I mean, I don't think he should go. We're going to talk about it when I open up because
that's messed up.
Already hurt himself. He can't get a job anywhere in Hollywood no more. So
you should go to jail if you sitting there simply looking for sympathy and begging for attention, where you gonna cost the city money investigating everybody just because you want some damn attention.
But also, Perry, you have to think about all of the other people that he worked with on Empire. Some of the people we ain't seen Boo Boo Kitty on nothing else. You know what I'm saying? We didn't see none of those other people on the show doing any other work except for Empire.
Right. You're saying he took away a lot of people's jobs.
Yeah,
it changed the direction of the show and it ended up losing ratings.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to be damn famous.
For getting his ass whooped.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this Shannon Beador thing. Shannon Beador did an interview and they asked, did she want Tamara and Vicky back on the show? And she said no, right? She said that their relationship has changed. Tamara's been talking trash about her. She was going to take the high road and ignore it. But Tamara keeps talking stuff. Here goes Tamara in the comment section. Is your ass jealous of your shit? I'm not making this up. Hold on, let me make it bigger. I can't see. That's what I'm talking about. The housewives always try to predict this image that they're so high class
and classy and shit.
Yeah, they're not. They're a couple.
They ghetto rats.
They really are.
Yeah.
She said, "Is your ass jealous of your shit?" All I've ever said is that she stopped talking to me shortly after I got let go. Vicky too, and how bad it hurt me when I needed her the most. I always was there for you. If the truth hurts, so be it. You shit on me. That's why you can't keep your friends. I spend so many years talking you off the cliff all hours of the night. She's talking about when she was going through a divorce. How are you going to be somebody's friend, help them through a hard time, and then throw it in their face later? Okay. Protecting you, doing your dirty work, making excuses for you. Shame on me. I should have seen through your craziness back then. I've seen the first episode. You're being exposed for the mastermind manipulator you are. So happy Gina and Emily expose you. Bye, bitch.
Wow.
My bitch.
Damn. You know, I mean, just by the grammar alone, just by that whole statement, it make me go back and think about most of these housewives. They'll put themselves on the stage to be classy. Oh, you know, because how I live my life, this is the opportunity I got. No, your ass was just promoted from the strip joint. You know what I'm saying? You found somebody that you put the whip appeal on.
Here go the strip club again, Sharrell.
And now you trying to act like your ass went to Catholic school.
Sharrell, here go the strip club again. Man, I love them strippers.
I'm only saying, dude. I mean, why you always...
Man, I love them strippers. Go on, Perry. Man, I love them strippers. You need to have Perry. The next time you come on the show, we gonna need a stripper pole behind you.
No, you know what though? No, see, you know, Perry know how to pick them.
Oh,
I ain't going to no damn strip club. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Strippers that he love to talk about. I hate to talk about Mia Thornton.
Oh wow.
Oh, come on.
Listen, I thought about it a couple days ago. I don't think Nicki Minaj should do the reunion. Anybody else? It has to be Andy, because now you're putting yourself in the middle of this TV show, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
and then you become fair game, huh?
Yeah, I can see that, because like I said, Nikki, to me, I think Nikki did a good job, but I felt like that she was. If I was Ashley, you know what I'm saying, I felt like she was a little bit too hard. She not too hard, but she went a little hard on the Michael stuff and Juan stuff, and there's no way I could have sit there and let her talk about my husband like that, knowing.
Oh, you mean if you were Robin?
If I was Ashley, if I was any one of them,
really,
she wouldn't have said nothing about my husband. She wouldn't have said nothing about. She wouldn't have said nothing.
But these are the same women who ain't said shit when it's been said before, though. So I guess what's the difference?
I just don't think.
You get what I'm saying? Like when people talk about Juan and Michael want to suck and all this crazy shit, they ain't said shit before. Well, so just because it's a reunion, if you was a cow, I mean, because you know what? Sometimes you got to slap a bitch, right?
Oh God, Perry.
No, I'm just saying that's what they probably did to each other, not a male slapping one. I'm talking about these other girls, right? Mm-hmm. How Ashley gonna let the other girls talk about her husband and not do anything? Well, she did the same thing on the reunion.
What should she have done, Perry?
I mean, certain things like Gabor said, when it comes down to the mama, sometimes you get to fight.
What?
You get to fight sometimes. Candace would never do it because Monique tagged that ass.
She didn't tag that ass. She won the fight.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
Perry, you know that there's a difference between somebody losing a fight and somebody getting their ass whooped.
Okay.
You know that. You do know that though, right?
No. What's the difference, Gabor?
No, somebody got Jesse got his ass whooped. Jesse, now that's getting your ass whooped. But there's a difference between getting your ass whooped and losing the fight. She lost the fight.
And then the old boy paid for his ass whoop.
Okay, let me talk about this really quickly, and then we'll start taking calls and doing that. So Nikki posted, I got in Mia's ass about things I really wish made the show. I asked a couple hours of questions, and only about a half hour of it made the show. This was Mia's unnecessary response. Unnecessary. Typical female. Meanwhile, I said nothing but positive things about this girl in all, see the capitals of my press interviews. Baby, no one can get into my, play the tape back. There was hours and hours shot.
Yes, they can if they got the right amount of money.
Oh, Gabor, please stop.
What? Please she said no.
Stop.
No one can get in my ass. Play the tape back. You know.
Oh. Is that what that is? Because I didn't know when she said get into my. I ain't know that.
Yeah, if they got the right, they got the right dollars amount. And you know what I'm starting to think? I had to sit and wonder. You know, she got a massage, so she went from the strip club and now she's doing joint chiropractic massages. Child, do they have happy endings? Is what I want to know.
Well, I mean,
you got to build it up, though. You got to build. I'm asking. I'm not saying they do.
You got to pay to play.
I'm asking. They probably got, because that's the industry. You know, she lived there. She lived there with Harry and whole life. You know what I'm saying?
No, come on, bro.
Oh no! I just want to know. I want to know. But I don't think that Nikki said nothing that bad.
That's what everybody's saying. That's what everybody's saying. She went on. She talked about Robin and Mia, friends that go amp a bitch like me up all day just by sitting here looking cute and laughing. I'll keep going. Just keep mom. And then Mia says, let's be nice. I just don't like it when peeps be making statements that aren't true. I don't play those games. I don't care who you are. But here's the thing she's leaving out. They edited a lot of that stuff out, like Nikki said. She didn't say what was edited out, Mia, or how she got in your ass. So I don't understand. She's quick to, she might be a, what do you call it, Twitter thug? What did Drake call him? Twitter fingers thug. She might be.
I don't know. All right, is it just Mia looking for attention?
Well, she got mad because Nikki.
Because because really, if anybody should be mad, probably should be Candace, right? But is Mia trying to soften Candace up and be her teammate? I don't understand it. Maybe it's like a job survivor. You just want to keep the job.
Hey, gray hair diva. You know, I think that Mia is offended because she said on the show that she was a sex symbol. That's what she said in the reunion, that she was a sex symbol. And Nikki backed up. You know, Nikki kind of shaded her like, girl, you a what?
She did say she was a sex symbol. She did say that.
She did.
That's a walking mannequin. And she calling herself a sex symbol.
Oh, Gabor, not the
Come on,
mannequin.
Gabor. She's a professional stripper. Leave her alone now. Give her a prop.
That's the lady of the night.
Yeah, there you go.
I want to ask you up front, Jesse Smollett. I just added that to the lineup. Should they really prosecute this man? What are they going to get out of doing this?
They've been relentless ever since it happened after him.
Yeah,
I think somebody in the Chicago, it happened in Chicago, right? PD or wherever, they just had it out for him. Like, was he wrong? He was dead wrong. And did he lie? He lied. But I mean, can't we do a little slap on the hand and let it go? They kept pressing and pressing, and I'm like, what are you gonna do? You really gonna lock this kid up?
I know. Go ahead, Perry. Look at Perry's mouth.
And my thing is, this is where people get mad, right? You have one person who took 2 lives and they walk in the street free, and then you have him. Then you have him. I'm not saying he wasn't wrong. He was dead wrong for what he did. And yes, it did waste people's time. But you can give him a fine. And I thought they already did find him. You know, because they wanted him to pay back Chicago for all the time that they used or whatever. Give him a fine, make him do some community service and whatever else, and let's move on. If you think he wasted your money, now you're wasting the taxpayers' money by taking this kid to trial over this situation. I don't know. It's just, I feel bad for him, but he brought it on to himself. But I'm like, you bringing him for what? He's going to do years over this? I don't know. I just think it's crazy.
Go ahead, Perry. Perry's lips.
Well, no. You know what? And I'll say this. I mean, because like, yeah, we can take many cases and point it out. I think Rittenhouse should have did time, right?
Oh, wow.
Well, just my opinion, right? But at the same token, we can't say, well, this guy didn't. This guy. I mean, you know what? People need to stop with this bullshit, okay? If you miserable at home and just need attention that damn bad, it should be a risk involved. Go and lie with this bullshit, because he could have started a big ass riot. Shit would have been.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
No, you're right. You're right.
There need to be consequences to every crime, not just his, but all of them. That's why I say it's the justice system that's messed up. Okay.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Perry's right. It could have caused the riot.
He should pay, but I don't know to like the highest level that we got to go to trial or whatever. But maybe the problem is that he's standing by his word, that he's telling the truth, and he doesn't want to admit to any guilt. Maybe that's part of the problem too. I don't know how this is going to fare out for him. I wish him the best.
What are you going to say, Gabor?
Okay.
I don't know what I was about to say. Oh, so this was I was asking Diva, you said this was in Chicago where R. Kelly and Portia was it, right?
Oh, see, you wrong.
I just want to make sure.
Gabor, stop.
I can't do this with you, Gabor. I cannot. We're not going back to that. We're not going back to that.
So are they gonna? Do y'all know if they're gonna televise this trial on TV too?
No, they're not going to televise it.
I'm not sure. But I tell you what, though. I mean, and going back to what we talking about the legal system and stuff, we got a situation. I'm not going to pinpoint the situation. But what I'm trying to say is this nonsense needs to stop. I can't just wake up middle of the night and say I was burglarized in Beverly Hills by 3 blacks at gunpoint. I'm only saying, right? Let's keep it real.
I know.
If it's true, it's true. And the person that was guilty need to pay the time. But if you a damn liar and come up with this shit, because people have spent time in prison that's innocent off some bullshit like this.
You're right.
So are you saying that if Jussie got to go to trial, that Dorito got to go to trial too?
Who?
Are you saying that if Jussie got to face his day in court, are you saying that Dorito and PK got to get their time in court too?
You know what? At a certain point, if you're going to call the crime, you need to prove that shit or do the time, right?
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. Like, for real. Don't come with no bullshit as evidence and all this stuff. The shit needs to be investigated the same way it was with him. But they ain't gonna do that shit in Beverly Hills. It's not gonna go down like that.
All right, preach, Perry.
Yes, he gonna go and do his stuff, like which he should do. But what I'm saying is, it's the criminal system itself, the legal system, that don't prosecute everybody the same. That's the issue.
I just seen the other day they had this man that was in jail. I think they said for 54 years.
Oh yeah. Falsely, that was in the thing today.
And he got out,
and got out, and they ain't giving him no money.
And then I think the money he got was like $1 million. GoFundMe or whatever, right? But you know what, dude? I mean, really, if you're gonna let them out and say your shit wasn't right, then you owe them.
All right.
I mean, the state or whoever should owe that person for taking their life away.
Let me get this in really quick because we've been talking 40 minutes.
Okay, sorry.
Really quick. Tyrone and
Sheree.
Well,
you had me thinking. I was listening, right? And you saying his Instagram post is all talking about money.
Yeah,
Do you think that maybe Sheree made an agreement with him to give him a certain amount of money, and then he wanted more? And that's when he was like, okay, if she was in agreement with giving him more money, that's when he said, stop the filming. Because you're right. I'm like saying to myself, yeah, he came all the way from Atlanta to Philly with some cameras, and then all of a sudden you don't know what's going on. She didn't tell you.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here saying, yeah. That had my brain rolling. And I'm thinking maybe he's not in agreement now because he wants more money, and she's like, no. And maybe that's why he's saying
that could be, or the night she landed, he was spending time with his significant other. I mean, I'm just saying, it's a reason why his ass didn't show up, or the plans didn't work out. Criminals love money. He'll take it however he can get it. But like Gabor said, I'm telling you, I think it's more to it. And they want to say, oh, well, he didn't show up, this and that. We broke up. No, he broke up. It wasn't because of the damn cameras. He don't want your ass.
But if I'm your storyline, I need more. Greyhead every day said that the men on Atlanta get 10% from their spouse, and I need more than 10% if I'm your storyline. Because Sheree ain't got nothing going on. Sheree don't got nothing going on. Everybody want to see her prison boo. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to be on? Why would you want to be on TV with a man with an ankle monitor on?
I did make it make sense. But like you said, I think Sheree has low self-esteem, like you said. Hey, Lola.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
What's good, Lola?
I love your hair today.
Thank you.
You look like a diva, girl. A diva.
You ain't messing around. I almost thought she was going to see Tyrone.
What subject did you want to talk about, Lola?
I'm close enough.
I want to hit on every point if y'all will allow me to. I want to start with Jussie Smollett. I don't know what they're just talking about. That slap on the wrist. He needs to go to jail. You cannot go out here and cry wolf and think you're just going to
play bitch. Yeah.
Right. To me, even I'll apply it to something more serious. To women who cry the R word, they deserve to go to jail as well.
Yeah.
Don't make fun of people and don't make light of people who really go through racial discrimination or people in the LGBTQ plus community who go through stuff. Because there's people in the trans community who are being killed. There's trans women being killed every day.
Yeah.
So let's not do that. To me, that's disgusting. And then my other thing is concerning Bigfoot Mia, regarding Nicki Minaj. Can I say this? She does not know how to read a room or how to read a book, whatever in general, because she could not read them tweets. What she was saying was that what Nicki was saying is that Mia and Robin are the type of women to hype you up, and then when you tag them into the fight, they'll read with you. She wasn't insulting her. I don't see what the insult
That's
was.
what Gabor said. He didn't see nothing wrong with it either. It didn't make any sense. Yeah.
She should have taken an opportunity, like, you know me, girl. I got your back. Like, she could have taken that to gain more followers and whatnot. Gain some more followers, whatever. She messed up the bag. She messed up the following. I don't understand that. And then what else were we talking about? I'm sorry. You can ask me your question.
We could talk about.
I watched the Jen Shaw documentary on Hulu. I told Perry this earlier. I watched the Jen Shaw documentary on Hulu. Y'all gotta watch it. But
we're gonna Lola. We're gonna do a thing on it after this a little later.
Meredith ain't all right. Meredith ain't shit. She don't tell the feds on her. I respect it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I respect it. Listen, she came for your baby. You cannot come from my blood and think I ain't gonna do nothing to you. But damn, she a snake in the grass. The way she's like, you know what? I'm not gonna play with you on Twitter. I'm gonna go behind your back and call them my dad. I'm gonna call the local FBI office, the local CIA, all the ABCs, the NRA, the IRS. I'm gonna call all them hoes on your ass.
She probably called the IRS on her too.
Girl, she playing the white people games. She's like, I ain't gonna whoop your ass. I ain't gonna go through here and cuss you out. I'm gonna use my white people privilege. I don't call the government office and get your ass together. That's what she did.
Sky, what do you think about that? Do you think Merdith is behind?
I definitely do. Yeah, I definitely do. I thought from the beginning, I was like,
oh wait, hold on. I gotta put Diva on blast. Ooh, what's going on here? Ooh, gray hair Diva been glowing. Okay. Oh, somebody got their eye on you, Diva.
Silver fox and gray hair Diva.
You have your eye on him. Look how cute he looks.
You see, they got the gray in coming.
They do.
Okay.
Good boy now. Come on now.
No, when Todd first started coming on here, he called him gray.
I'm just trying to, Diva, you know, Todd be coming on here. He got money, girl. You know,
Yeah, he do.
every time he come on, you know, every time he come on, he throwing dollars. I'm just trying to let you know.
Good boy. We don't need to slow him down, though. We don't need to slow him down.
I'm just letting her know in case she didn't see. Every time he come on, he be throwing money, you know.
Oh, we're making a love connection. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Diva started some shit today. I don't know what she's trying to do.
Fine.
Go ahead, D, with your bad self. Go ahead, D, with your bad self.
Go ahead, Silver Fox, with your bad. She looks stunning. Can you just roll the head around this way?
She don't get off on it. All right. Guess what? Todd the Silver Fox want me. Because she said it's something watching.
We need to give Diva a special name. We got Silver Fox. We got to Gabor. You got to come up with one for Diva. All right. Okay. I'm sorry, Sky. Every time you come on here,
You're fine. Hey, Sky.
You know what though? I mean, Sky is so quiet and patient.
He is.
He's not like Gabor. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I said, hey, let me say this. Gabor jumped right in. But Sky, he'll wait patiently.
He's so sweet. Sky, what are your thoughts on the whole Merdith thing, saying that Louis Vuitton letter was a lie? I agree with that. Was a lie. Yeah. And do we think that maybe Jen Shaw slipped Denoir a couple bucks?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think I thought from the beginning, I thought Merdith probably did have a hand in, you know, notifying the authorities, or
totally.
She already had a private investigator watching Jen.
Yeah. So yeah, she said she hired a private investigator.
Yeah, so she knew what was going on, and you know, Jen is just messy. She thinks she can just buy her way to save herself.
You're right. Do you think Jen Shaw should do jail time?
Of course.
Yeah.
Life.
Where's the gavel?
Life, Gabor. Life.
She's stealing from all people in their last years. Yes.
Yeah.
Life.
Yeah. That was bad. That was bad.
But Sherrell, real quick though, I mean, Danica just hit me up on the hotline. She wanted to say this. They gave Jesse a chance. What's his name? Jesse, right? The guy?
Mollett, yes. Mollett.
Yeah, an opportunity to apologize and pay the court fees, and he refused. That's why they taking him. And then she wanted to slide this in that, hey, Tyrone might be getting paid more off Instagram. Yeah. All those selfies look like he's an Instagram hoe.
No, I mean, I've never seen an inmate keep up their social media like that.
They ain't got enough to do. He can't leave the house. He can't leave the house. What else could he do?
Right. He's in something more.
Well, he can do something inside the house, and maybe that's why I'm telling you. It's another reason why he didn't meet Sheree. Like you said, when he got out, he couldn't leave, but the other girl that he really into could come over.
Well,
right?
I'm bound and determined not to interrupt Sky. Sky,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did it again.
On Sheree and Tyrone. It just doesn't make sense.
Oh, Sheree. Oh, Sheree.
Oh, Sheree.
You had your moment to give us a good storyline, and you blew that.
Hey, Stephanie.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like every time we get Sheree, something happens. And she just makes herself look like a fool every time.
Every since season one. Every since
I feel
season
like Tyra
one.
Banks. We were all rooting for you, but then but then it just falls flat. And then it's like, oh, she by Sheree. Oh, the sweats. Oh, this relationship. Nothing ever comes from anything she does. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
The court case, Sky. Remember the court case she lost because she had Phaedra's no good ass. Who don't know shit. She got her license from ICBC College online.
Oh wow. Hey Nina, what story did you want to talk about first?
Hey y'all.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey Perry. She by Sheree. I'm prone to agree with Gabor. When a no good in prison, he gets you, and he get all he can. He gonna make all the promises to you that he can to keep that canteen up, to get them fake Timberlands that they can wear, a good outfit when he come out, and he gonna drop you. He gonna be with the one that he wants to be with. I really believe
Nina,
that's
hold on.
what,
That's a lot. That's a lot. You're saying that Tyrone probably already has another woman already?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure he probably had somebody that he was with before he went to prison that wasn't gonna do that prison time with his ass. You understand what I'm saying? It be women like that. Like I done been through this road with you too many times. You go do this time by yourself, me and the kids at home chilling. Yeah, I do, and I ain't mad at it because I don't like Sheree's ass. I don't know why she coming back.
Diva.
What she do?
I ain't like Sheree since season one. Wait a minute, let me finish. I ain't like Sheree since season one, when Nene and Kim Zolciak came to her party. She had invited them to her party, and when they got there, they act like Nene wasn't on the list, but Kim Zolciak was.
Come on, Nina.
I ain't like her. Wait a minute. Y'all act like I can't. I don't like her. She lied. Where her clothes at? She got no joggers, and then she was with on cross-eyed. You could have got Sheree pretty. Seemed like to me she could have got a more handsome football player than Bob.
But she don't know how to finesse. She don't know how to finesse. You know, you got to know how to finesse. That's what happened to Giselle. That's why she over there trying to get tied and offering. They don't know how to finesse. They don't know how to be with a man with the money and not come off like a gold digger.
Hey, you right. You right.
It's an art.
Has a banging body. She works out. She keeps herself up. She eats the healthy food.
Hold on, Nina. I hate to interrupt you because my mind, I can't get past it. You're mad for something she did season one.
I'm not mad, but I think she's no, I'm not mad. But
I mean, you're holding
she started throwing shade back then, and you still ain't got no place to. You still ain't
gonna forgive her. That was
I don't
over
like
a decade ago.
She been back too many times. She been fired twice.
Damn, that's true.
Three times.
Nene not being on the invite, Nina, was a mistake. Forgive her.
I do know that was a mistake. Wait a minute, Diva. It was a mistake, but when they went to Sheree and said what they said, she was like, "Who? What? I'm not being bothered with that."
But it shouldn't even been a checklist because her gate wasn't even working, so everybody could just come in at any time that they wanted to come to anyway.
Wait, Nina, can I ask you a question, Nina? Earlier, when you were talking about having a guy in jail take advantage of you, you were passionate about that. And you speaking from experience?
No, ma'am. I've never dated anybody inside the walls, honey, unless that was my walls. So I've never did that. I've never done that. You go to prison. I've had two brothers that's been to prison, and that's
what walls you talking about, girl?
I ain't talking about no prison walls. But then I want to talk about Jesse Smollett. I want to talk about Jesse Smollett. He needs to whatever he needs to get because he thinks because of his sister, you know, she's that big star. The whole family really is
big star. Big star.
Where his sister is, I mean, she's
a big star.
Journey.
Well,
yeah, she's a big
I know
star.
who she is, but I'm just saying, you know, y'all when y'all say big star, I'm thinking A-list. That C-list. Come on now, I like her though.
No, good boy.
A-list, but she has done some.
She
really
a strong
good
B.
work.
She a strong beat in.
She a strong beat in. She has done some really good work. But Jesse seems to think that you messed up the whole Empire clan. The whole Empire.
Okay,
exactly.
Are you gonna be mad about this for 10 years?
No,
I am.
She's been mad for 13 years. Why not 10 months?
I'm like Perry though. When you make false allegations like this, and then you had two guys work for you. One of the guys worked for you, and the other one was his brother.
Yeah.
What
that was his personal trainer.
What do you have to stand on by not taking the plea, and then that governor, the mayor, what's her name in Chicago? She was not having it.
Yeah.
She was not having it. She was really upset. And Jen Shaw, bye Jen. Goodbye.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you can't excuse none of this behavior. I mean, really, you can't excuse it. This guy had no reason. It's not like he was a homeless guy on the corner. Just, I need this attention to make a living.
Yeah.
He was already eating. How selfish can he get?
Right.
To want to be the most famous one. Now he want to be the most famous one that got.
But Perry, what about them girls? Them A-list actresses that be getting caught stealing out of stores and stuff and be like, oh, I was practicing for my role.
No. I'm with you there. They charges need to be pressed there too. Is what I'm saying. You can't overlook the charges.
Jesse went racial with this thing though.
Yeah.
He went racial and sexual.
Yes, he did. But that's what made the mayor in the city. Now, I got a best girlfriend in Chicago. You don't go out in Chicago at no 2:00 and ain't no subway, no what they call them little side stores. They ain't open. They shut down. Bars.
And then
bodegas. She's talking about bodegas.
Yeah, bodegas.
He had on a mega hat. Did he say something about Donald Trump?
He brought in everything he could. Race, LGBTQ, because then he said they called him a name. He brought in everything.
Right,
and he's arrogant if he didn't want to take the plea and apologize. He's arrogant. So now he's going to pay the piper.
He should have humbled himself. He should have humbled himself and took that plea because you've already messed up. Lee Daniels even said he could, and you know Lee Daniels is LGBTQ. He even said he couldn't do it because it was a straight up lie.
Well, let me ask you, does anybody on the panel, can we guess why he did this? This was the dumbest thing I ever heard of.
Attention and greed. You know what? He wanted to be better than everybody else on the panel.
I think it was attention. It has to be attention. Nothing else makes sense. I also, here's my other theory, ready? I think he saw all the injustice going on with BLM and all that going on, that he felt like even if it's a lie, if I create some lie and then like I garner attention to the BLM struggle and like LGBTQ struggles, I'd be doing a good. Like the ends doesn't justify the means, if that makes sense. You get what I'm trying to say?
So he wanted to be relevant.
Yeah.
It was Donald Trump became president. Everybody was upset. You know, he wanted to make a statement. He made the wrong statement. He gained the wrong attention. People seek attention. It can be good or it can be bad. Yeah. Either way you want to take it. His was wrong. He went about it the wrong way, and he involved the whole community with this. And they didn't have his back.
Let's keep it real, Sherrell. He didn't give a damn about the LGBTQ community.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
People will go and say, oh, yeah, he's doing this. No. He's thinking about his damn self and his fame. He ain't give a fuck about nobody else. That's why his ass needs to pay.
Perry, what is going on with you today?
No.
Sherrell, highlight what Gustav.
I'm tired of people throwing out these loose allegations and shit like that for their own thing. But most people think, well, they're supporting my cause. No, they ain't. They supporting their damn self. Because if they rise, they'll be giving you the finger next week.
Yeah. What did you say, Gabor?
Let me see if I can find it again.
Scott, what you think?
He said that he was upset Gustav Mahler Jr.
Uh-huh.
He said that the actor was upset that a threatening letter he had received at his place of work was not taken more seriously, so he hired the brothers to attack him.
God, I'm glad you said the brothers, because I'm like, what is that? What's their last name?
They found out that letter was written by him. Oh wow.
It's other ways to handle that shit.
Yeah, he need to go.
But he don't know how to. You don't know how you gonna hire somebody that you was paying?
Yep.
You link to their bank account, fool.
And they phone records.
I know. Remember, he claimed that was for training sessions.
Should have used a Russell prepaid card.
You know what though? But oftentimes people do it though, and in my opinion,
cash. You give them cash. You don't give them.
Most time people do shit like that because they think the public is automatically gonna just believe it, right? Mm-hmm. Because 9 times out of 10, if I got robbed on a bridge, people don't ran their kids off and did some crazy shit to them. These black men.
Look,
they do this shit. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Perry.
No. I'm only saying they do it because people will believe it. Mm-hmm. And that's all needed. Public sentiment, and then there they go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
More evidence. More evidence. What did you
guys?
What's up?
Well, I've been listening to I've been listening to everything that you're saying, and I just wanted to remind you guys, like, actually what happened. So it was all premeditated. He did a dress rehearsal. He directed them. He told them what to do. Yes. So we have to remind ourselves. Exactly. It was a premeditated hate crime. And as you guys were all saying, I don't know about you guys in the US, but in the UK, hate crime is a serious thing.
Here
you get years for it. So I just want to imagine if the roles were reversed. Imagine if it was a white guy.
Yeah.
And imagine they said that a Black Lives Matter protest. Attacked.
I changed my stance because of this conversation. Jesse Smollett needs to do time. That's
right.
Actually, Sharrell, the letter, it was rumored that he actually wrote the letter himself, and it didn't get enough attention.
Oh my
Lord!
So
he concocted this plan to get more attention. The privilege and the audacity of his celebrityness, the fact that it's almost a bit narcissistic. Like he wanted attention to the point where it was detrimental to his family, him, and everyone, his co-workers. Like, look now at the show.
Yeah. That's what everyone's saying.
Mental health too, then.
Yeah. I just want to make a point about Sheree. Like, she should not have been chosen to come back. I see nothing fruitful from her or anything that she has to offer. Like, she has a few good liners, but she's giving me scammer vibes. Like, why is she always struggling with money?
Welcome to the housewives.
Why is she struggling with money, having trouble paying contractors, and how does she pay for that house? Because from what Kenya said, it's in her mom's name.
I've heard those rumors too, that she's in major debt.
She's giving me Phaedra and Apollo vibes, but hasn't been caught.
Oh, not Thelma.
Murata says Jesse let down the LGBTQ and Black community. He did. We agree.
But he's biracial.
He definitely.
I don't care if he's biracial.
And he let down both sides.
He let the white community down too.
Yeah, he let everybody
that
down.
Was his Karen side. His Karen side.
It was embarrassing as well. The way people were going hard for him at the beginning. I don't know.
They were. When I got online, when that happened on Instagram, all the Black celebrities was like, "Oh my God, pray for Jussie, pray for."
I
remember he used
even Lee Daniels.
He actually put a noose around his head.
That's so ridiculous. It's so stupid. I can't believe he did. He put the noose around his neck. And Gabor said the dead giveaway is when he had the noose still around his neck.
Who does that?
That shows how sick he is, though, too, right? He's a little. That's a little demented.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm going to change, bring more people in. Thank you guys so much for calling in. I appreciate it.
Thanks, everybody.
Not more evidence.
Bye,
guys. Bye-bye.
Let me start. That is really, really ridiculous. And he needs to go ahead and let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on, Lola. I gotta drop you, okay? Okay, let me do that. Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, everyone.
Hey,
Hi.
Corey.
Hey, Corey.
Okay, sound off. What did you want to sound off on first? Let's start with Lisa.
Yes, number one, Sheree is just like Portia. They cannot find no good man, okay? They can't find no good man. You know what I'm saying? They just can't, okay? Can't find them. Another thing of this, now I did agree with Diva. I don't believe he should go to jail, but he needs to pay a big fine though.
But Lisa, what if he would have caused a riot? What if he caused a black and white riot? Or a Republican Democrat? What if he that made me think about it when the caller had said that, and then I'm like, oh man, but okay. And I was like, then I was kind of changed my mind like you was, you know, because I was like, I was being with you first. I don't believe he need to go to jail because he lost his career.
But if he gave Tupac, if he gave Tupac, he got to go do time like Pac did. If he gave Tupac.
Because I'm tripping. I changed my mind, Brenda. I think we should do time because he could have caused some more serious damage.
Yeah, you know what? Let's keep it real though. I mean, level with Lisa can come on here.
But like, I'm really right now, as it is now, we get all the facts in. Okay, let him pay a big fine, do a lot of community service, give him a lot of hours. Okay. Give him a lot of hours, let him pay a big fine and set a example for his tail. You know, like they're gonna do with Jen Shaw. They're gonna set an example for her tail.
Jen Shaw's going to jail. That's crazy. She's going to jail. But we're going to talk about that in the next video.
Okay.
Mia, what did you want to sound off on today?
I wanted to sound off on Sheree and Tyrone.
Yeah.
He's just the boyfriend on the phone, in the phone, like Karen said. And maybe the love of his life is Nene when he's come out.
Okay, Amuse. You are messy. Oh my God.
I've got a show idea for Bravo. Bravo should do the Real Housewives doing time. They should just move the cameras into the prison. they've got a Den show, maybe Erica, who knows? And then there might be potential of Sheree if she comes back, if she's involved with the guy. And also, you spoke on that woman, Shannon from the OC one.
Shannon, yeah. My favorite.
God,
I
they
like
need
her.
to do. You like her? Oh gosh.
Yeah,
I was gonna say they need to put her on an island with Ramona and just do the two of them.
Well,
See
you
who
don't
survives.
like Shannon? Why?
She's not right. She's...
Hold on, Corey. What'd you say, Corey? Corey, you got to fix your sound again. Okay.
No, I don't like. I think Shannon. No, her and Ramona should just battle it out and see which of those Karen survived. Yes, Ramona is a Karen as well. Ramona's the biggest one, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, she really is.
And the ventriloquist, I've got nothing to say really. You know how I feel about her.
The ventriloquist.
Meredith.
Meredith.
Okay, Amuse, you're trying to read today. You're starting to study the art of reading.
Sherrell, I can definitely tell you, I have been in Sheree shoes. I have dated a man and go was just right because I was going up and down the road from Atlanta to Michigan to go see my ex-boyfriends in prison. I did.
Oh, you got a boyfriend in prison?
Did you know him before he went to jail? Did you know him before he went to jail?
No, I did not.
You didn't know him before he went?
You dated someone. Are you sure you want to share this story, Lisa?
Yeah.
Yes, she do. Yes, she does.
I'm gonna tell you something.
You will willingly dated an inmate.
Yeah.
Why? Girl, what he do? What he do? We want to know what he did first.
I think he did like robbery or something.
You think?
I mean, if I wear his things like, yeah. I think he's like that because they gave him 20 years. And
how long?
He supposed to be getting out this year.
How long he got though? How long did he get? How long did they do?
But you know, it's been like 20 years since he been up in
20 years.
Lisa,
Girl, he did more than armed robbery. You don't get no 20 years for armed robbery.
I mean, he don't shut up 7-Eleven, took a free Slurpee in the hot dog.
No, Lisa, I'm not even trying to down you. This is what I'm saying. They're in prison for breaking the law, right?
Yeah, right.
They're suspect to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And they need outsiders to put money on the books.
Yeah, right.
You aren't worried about that?
I'm not. I'm a kind of person. I'm not ashamed of who I used to be because I was that little fat girl. I was that fat woman, had low self-esteem, but my self-esteem has grown now. You know,
right? And it should grow. But what I'm saying is, 20 years, this guy don't even know cell phones exist.
Right.
Oh, that's murder. He did. That was murder.
Damn, he shot up a bank.
But he supposed to be getting out this year. This is early release. He supposed to get out.
Is he coming?
Okay, listen, are you scared? Did you ever think about what happened to Sheree might happen to you? What if he gets out and then he used you?
I worried about that too, because me and him talked about that several different times. We talked about that several times, a lot of times.
Right.
Can I ask you a question, Lisa?
That's what I told him. I told him. I said, I'm telling you what, we're gonna cool this off. When we'll pick it back up. If it meant to be, when you get out, you'll pick it back up. Other than that, I can't. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because I feel like, you know, you want to be there for somebody.
No, I get it. I mean, I wish you the best. I wouldn't recommend it
because that's the kind of person I am.
Okay.
I was trying to be there for somebody and trying to help somebody out. You know, right there at the lowest moment in their life.
Sharrell, you messy.
And so,
tell her to run.
Lisa, how you meet him though? How did you meet him? If you don't mind me asking.
I met him through his cousin.
Mm.
Yeah,
his cousin. Was his cousin your friend?
Yeah.
That ain't your friend, baby.
Oh my God, good boy.
No, she ain't your friend.
Well, it's true.
So
I don't get that.
No, you know what? You know what? We're a family here and trying to help each other out. I mean, and all the opinions might not be accepted or whatever, but Gabor is only trying to just tell you what he truly thinks. And you know,
that ain't your friend.
I understand. Right. Truly, I've been through the ups and downs of it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what I'm saying. I was that girl like Sheree was, and you know he can't go nowhere. So I don't know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? But like you know, Minnie said the best he ain't know about the con honest. Okay, that he went to jail for being con. Ain't that when he went to jail for being a con honest? Allegedly.
When is he supposed to get out?
He supposed to be getting out this year. We're
gonna keep our eye on this story. We gonna bring him on the show.
No, we ain't.
We're gonna have to move you to the other show we cover, Love After Lockup.
Sharrell, do you want him to leave her by bringing him on the show? Like happened to Sheree.
We're a hard group over here.
All right, Lisa, he's not trying to come stay with you when he gets out, is he? Lisa, is he trying to come stay with you when he gets out?
No, I haven't talked to him. I haven't talked to him in a long time.
She wants him to prove himself to her. That's what you were saying, Lisa. You want him to prove himself to you, right? That he means it when he's out. That he means that he really cares about you when he's out. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna we're bringing him to the show. We're gonna bring up here. We're gonna have Diva question him, Gabor, Perry.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what he did.
Look, the only thing I want to know is what you want with my lovable Lisa. What you want with my lovable Lisa? That's what the hell I want to know.
All right, guys, I got to wrap this up today because we are coming back with another video. So thank you, Lisa, for sharing your story and being so personal with it. You didn't have to do that. We really appreciate
thanks,
it.
Lisa. I mean, that's, for real. I mean, it's like real life shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you found yourself, Lisa. I'm glad you found yourself.
Like about doing my broadcast, other thing is, if I could help some other girl not go through what I went through, the things in life, if I could just help one, if I could just help one, I'm fine.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm glad you found your self-esteem, Lisa.
Yeah. So lovable. All right, Lisa, thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Lisa.
Have a nice one.
Bye.
Bye, Lisa.
Thank you, Amuse. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Bye, Muse.
We're starting to rub off on you. You're starting to read people. Have you noticed that?
Not really. I think I'm just getting used to talking on this thing.
Okay.
I mean, she walking down the street in London reading people.
Thank you for calling in. I appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Lola, for calling in. We appreciate the call. Girl,
Thanks,
you are
Lola.
too much. I
Bye,
love you.
Lola.
Bye, Lola.
Bye.
Thank you, Diva. I appreciate
Thanks,
the
Diva.
call. Take care.
Bye, Diva.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
That was fun. All right. Like I said, we'll probably try to come back a little later tonight with the Jen Shaw thing if we can all get it finished watching it. If not, then we'll do it tomorrow morning or tomorrow. Any last words, Gabor? Harry?
No,
I'm good. I mean, like, I just recap real fast and just say this. I think when people come out with allegations and stuff like that, it's way bigger repercussions than people think.
Yeah.
Race wars, gay wars, all this shit that they cause. But for him, he didn't need to do it. He wasn't a homeless guy that needed to pay rent.
Yeah.
At least you can have a motive. His was just greed.
What preaching prairie today? You gonna bring the pastor back next video?
No. We got to loosen up the next video.
All right, you guys. I wanted to thank everyone for your super chats. You don't have to support the channel, but you do. So I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys for everyone in the chat. Again, thank you, Lisa, for sharing your story. You didn't have to do that. And on 3, let's say bye, guys. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.